Well, it's a real privilege to be joined this morning by Danny Shum, who's got Romantic Warrior, one of the leading chances in the Saudi Cup on Saturday, to come and join us here this morning. Danny, first off, great to see you. I'm sure everyone here delighted to see you as well. And a warm welcome to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, thank you for Saudi Jockey Cup, first thing. Give me an opportunity to come here to run the biggest prize money horses racing in the world. It's a great honor for for Hong Kong, my stable, actually for Hong Kong Jockey Cup too. Yeah. We are very appreciative and very excited.
You've been here for a couple of weeks, as has the horse. How pleased have you been with Romantic Warrior in how he travelled to Dubai and how he's travelled across to Saudi Arabia?
Actually, he was left Hong Kong stable around 7th of February. He stayed in Dubai quarantine. He had a race on 22nd of
January. Yeah.
January. He leave on 7th December. Yeah. He has a race of January 22nd in the Jabal Hatta. It's an amazing finish race as a 7 years old gelding. It's a shocking for me. You know, I'm pretty sad for measured time, but you can see the last 400. The jockey James McDonald with Romantic Warrior, they really trust each other. James is waiting for the pace. The Romantic Warrior is waiting for James. When it goes, they hit the line strong, and it's an amazing run. Yeah.
And talking to you about the Jebel Hatta, just on that, you were saying that James and the horse have got such a good partnership that although we might have watched the race and think he's got a lot of ground to make up, you had full confidence that James knew exactly what he was doing and when to press the button.
Yeah, because I know James loves Romantic Warrior. And Romantic Warrior love me, also love James. So I'm very confident for those. They are really polished. Yeah.
And you went in Dubai onto the turf. Was there ever a thought that you might try the dirt in Dubai in the Maktoum Challenge before coming here?
Actually, the plan A, yes. But after the owner of Romantic Warrior, Mr. Peter Lau, we have a James McDonald, me and him have an afternoon lunch meeting. So he explained why, Daddy. Let me tell you what he wants. He tell me the reasons to run not in the Mattoon and try to run in the turf. So we found the Jabal Hatta. He said he want to find out only in the big races. If he run disappointed at the Mattoon, he feel low confidence to run in the Saudi Cup.
Okay.
So he said keep him fresh, keep him happy, and we find out in the Saudi Cup.
And what encouragement have you had in how the horse has adapted to the surface in the training here? He had a breeze around under James a couple of days ago. How's he acted on the surface to your eye? And what was the report from James?
I think he adapted good, but the point, James McDonald also report very positive. But the point is how the hip back from the sand on his face is different for different horses. Some horses can adapt, but some horses feel painful and then he will shorten his stride. This is normal because you never know until past the winning post. But he was very fit. He's physically, I can say, all his life career, this time is the best in his life.
And looking ahead to the race on Saturday, you drew barrier 3 last night. Was that a positive for you, and would you hope to sit forward coming into the race on Saturday?
Draw 3 is very helpful because it is very flexible. Romantic Warrior got some natural speed. And I studied the last 5 years Saudi Cup, the pacing. The first 200, they're really fast. They go. Yeah. Just American style, go. So I think James McDonald, he will study the field very hard. And he also watched all the Saudi Cup races. And most advantage is he's going to race on tomorrow. He got a jockey challenge on Friday, tomorrow. And Saturday is the last race. We can see some bias. Where is the bias? We still can have something to do on it. Yeah.
And James, as you say, is coming here to ride in the Jockey's Challenge, but he's a jockey that seems to be able to go anywhere and adapt. And you touched on the fact he went to Maidan. What did he have, 4 rides at Maidan?
He got 4 rides, 3 wins. Only one is 4, but that I don't know the name of the horse, but the horse was a breeder. Otherwise, maybe he got 4 winners.
Yeah. 3 winners from 4 rides. Pretty good.
Yeah, maybe he got 4 winners for 4 rides. The last one he got he ran 4 for split.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a word on Peter Lau as well, the owner of this horse. He must have a very open mind as well to take this horse to Australia, to Japan, to Dubai, and to here. He must be a man with great ambition.
Oh, he's a very strong determination, and he's very consider. He always put the horse first priority, and he think it can help Hong Kong. He can help Hong Kong Jockey Cup. Of course, he can help him and me, the stable. I think he's a very strong mind. He's very open, but he's very strong.
And you've put a lot of effort into coming out here. I think you flew out here early in the year to have a look at the dirt surface. What were your first impressions of coming out to Saudi Arabia and looking at the track?
I walked the track before Romantic Warrior come here. I have a trip to make sure everything arranges smoothly for Romantic Warrior. I walked the track. I feel comfortable with the track. I also read some interview for the trainers. They said if you handle the turf, you can handle the Saudi dirt. That's what they say. I pretty confident he can handle the dirt, but I don't know whether he can handle the kickback.
Okay, and the dirt here you think is more suitable for him than Dubai because you've talked about going back onto the turf for the Dubai World Cup meeting.
Yeah, because Mr. Peter Lau also think if we run good in the Saudi Cup, he said we better go to the Dubai turf because it got some bonus as well.
Okay.
Yes.
And this horse seems to be a huge part, not just of you and Peter's lives, but of the whole team as well. He seems to have a very special bond with everybody around him.
Yeah, I love to thank you all my stable team. The 3 guys, Gary Lau used to ride the horse, Romantic Warrior, and Andy he ride because I got a horse accompanied with Romantic Charm, and Henry Chen, the stable assistant. Not only 3 guys. I bring the farrier Marcus Zhong. I bring my head lad Gary Poon. I hope they got more experience and more eyesight on the world. Can see, because such as when I was assistant trainer, my ex-boss Mr. Ivan Allen, they also brought me to all over the world. Brought me to Dubai, Singapore, Japan, many times. In UK, so I like to thank for him to give me a knowledge and experience. Yeah.
And are you able to enjoy the experience at the moment, or do you feel the pressure? There must be huge interest back in Hong Kong from the people there as to Romantic Warrior's challenge here.
Yeah, I enjoy, but I feel quite a stretch this time because I don't have a good memories for Ferry King Pond. A long time ago, at that time in Dubai, he racing on the duty free. He was beaten by Sunlight, and he beat. He was beaten by Gin and Tonic, and he beat Sunlight on that race. It is a classic race. But after this race, he really hurt because he used all his energy.
Yeah.
So this time, I always remind myself. Really look after a Romantic Warrior. He win or he win, not the first priority for me. He's healthy and his happiness is my first priority. Yeah.
And I think we saw that yesterday with what you did in the paddock. You took him into one of the boxes, the saddling boxes, and just he stood there absorbing the environment around him, and you were patting him as well. There's a lovely bond there between the two of you.
Oh, I always pet him. He always give me a kiss. It's a very lovely animal. But when he go outside, he knew that it's coming. So it's different. He will string him up himself. It's just a very special animal. Yeah.
And how do you rate the opposition on Saturday? You've got Forever Young here for Japan. You've got some good local horses as well. Who do you fear most in the race on Saturday?
I think, of course, Forever Young is one of the main dangers, and also I watched the race in Dubai's Walk of Stars. He can beat Lawrence River. It's not easy. Lawrence River is one of the best third horse in the world, and he's the top. He's the number one in the world actually. So those two, and also another 3 Japanese horses. We understand all the Japanese horses very tough.
Yeah.
This time they send the best 4 third horse coming to Saudi, so it's really strong. It's really strong.
So going forward from here, you'll go back to Dubai for the Dubai Turf, and would this be his only other travel abroad? Would you look to go abroad again, or does this horse's future lie back in Hong Kong?
All depends how you run on the Dubai Turf. And also I will have a meeting with the JLA staff when I go back Hong Kong on 25th. I have a meeting with them 27th to talk about how many chances and what's the chances from Dubai straight to Tokyo Racecourse. Then if he can let me do that, maybe I will consider about Yoshida Kenan.
Okay.
Yeah, on June. Yeah.
In June, okay. And finally, Danny, for you to come here representing Hong Kong with this horse for Peter and for James, what would it mean to win on Saturday, to win a Saudi Cup for Danny Shum? What would that mean to you?
It's a dream. If we win, it will be a dream. Yeah, I'm really happy of it. But I try to win it for you.
Okay, well, it's great to see you here, Danny. I'm sure everyone wishes you all the best on Saturday. Give him a warm hand, ladies and gentlemen, Danny Shum.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.